going on, y'all? The reviewer is here and I'm back to give y'all this album review of the DJ Paul Underground Volume 16 For Da Summa. You should know who DJ Paul is if you know who 3 6 Mafia is. How would you not know based on all of these reviews that I've done of 3 6 Mafia and then some? Alright, so this is the real CD here. And this one was released in 2002, and y'all should already seen the Unbreakables review. But this one right here is the re-release version. Okay, so you have the Underground Volume 16 For Da Summa of 9/4. That was released back in 1994. This is the re-release version. So this is not the original release. This is the remake and revamps and all that stuff. This was released under D Evil Music, Hypnotized Minds, all that good stuff. And the producer was only DJ Paul. I'm not sure if anyone else produced the beats off of here. And then the features, I'll say it along with the songs. All right, and speaking of songs, let's go with the songs now. Let me zoom in here. Think that should be good. All right, so here we go. So the first one is called Back to F Back. This is DJ Paul and Lord Infamous. And this track starts off really dope. It's a nice little beat. If you heard the Tupac Ambitions of a Rider, you would know it has a similar beat to that. DJ Paul just coming through with a nice verse. Lord come through with a really dope verse as well. And this is probably one of the better tracks off of the album. The next one, I'm gonna go down to Kickin' and Dough, or I Think They Scared. This is a DJ Paul solo. Now, if you remember this song, this was considered DJ Paul's, in quote, single. And this track is pretty straight. It's not bad. I know a lot of people do like this song, but I think it's pretty solid. DJ Paul do come through with some really dope verses though. I don't think he made a video for the song as far as I know. But for those that like kind of like a Get Buck crunk type song, but for me, like I said, it's pretty solid for the most part. The next one is called TOS and the Lot, and this is a Project Pat and DJ Paul track. And this one is on point. Y'all know the song Get Buck by Pretty Tony. They have that Get Buck chant in the background, and Project Pat coming through with some really dope flows. And that beat is on point as well. That Get Buck chant never gets old, man. No matter how many times I hear it. Every time I hear Get Buck, it just gets me want to get bucked. You know what I mean? This is a really tight track from Project Pat and DJ Paul. Break the Law. This is a Frazier Boy and DJ Paul track. Now, if y'all remember the Break the Law, songs, then you know DJ Paul is really known for a lot of Break the Laws. You can go all the way back to 93. Yeah, and now to this one. This one is pretty nice. It starts off with a little shout outs and stuff like that. And then Frazier Boy comes through with a really nice verse. And then DJ Paul comes in with a really nice verse. But that beat is on point. Like I said, this is a remake of the other Break the Law that came out in 94. Flogging-Ass Niggas and Bees. This is a LeChat solo. Now, if y'all remember the track called Flogging-Ass Niggas, this was a K9 track that was on the 666 Mafia Smoked Out Loped Out. And this one is a remake. Now, although I don't think this one is better than the original one, this one still is on point. All right, the beat is nice. The chat comes through with some really dope verses. Another banger from this album. All right, then you have Glock in My Drawers. This is a Frazier Boy and DJ Paul track. And this is a really tight track, man, from these guys. They has a nice sample from Unsolved Mysteries theme. If y'all remember, the show Unsolved Mysteries. And the beat is on point. Frazier Boy comes through with some really dope flows with dope verses. That hook is on point, man. See, I kind of wish they would have stayed this way, like underground like, and oh my God, man, they would have sold the South up, man, around this time frame, which I kind of think they did anyway. But nonetheless, the beat is on point. I love it, man. You might hear the instrumental in the background or not, because I kind of was thinking about it, but definitely one of my favorite tracks off of the album, man. This is on point. So the next one, I'm gonna go to Where Is the Bud Part 2, and this is a Lord Infamous solo. May he rest in peace, of course. Now, if y'all remember Where Is the Bud, this is what Lord was known for back then in those times. So he had plenty of bud songs or weed songs, and this track is really nice as well. If y'all remember the first, well, the one that was on the end, I'm gonna review that soon. That he has a song on there called Where's the Bud, and this one is a part 2 version of it, and it's on point. Lord comes through with the dope flows. Y'all know the way he used to rap on there, he does it on here. And this is a nice track, especially for the bud smokers. You feel me? Beating these hoes down. This is a Lord Infamous solo. And the skit before that one is pretty funny. I ain't even gonna get into that one. But Beating These Hoes Down is a really nice track. It's a nice sample from 8 Ball, I believe. And the way he's flowing on there. One part made me laugh on the song. He said, if you messed up, I'll put you in the pile driver or something like that. You know, he's saying some crazy stuff. But this is another nice track from Lord Infamous, man. If y'all into that pimping stuff, I'll just put it like that. Twisted, Hit It, Light It. This is Lord Infamous and Crunchy Black. If y'all remember that song, Twisted, Hit It, Light It, Twisted, Hit It, Light It, that. The original song was Gangsta Black and Skinny Pimp. This one right here is Lord and Crunchy. All right, and this song is on point. The beat is banging. Lord Infamous come through with a really nice verse. And Crunchy Black though, some people like to say Crunchy Black can't rap, man, but he went in on this one right here. Like, I think he outshined Lord on this track. I mean, he comes through with a dope verse. This is another banger for those that like to blaze up, you know. Then down to King of Kings. This is the whole Hypnotized Camp Posse. The beat is banging. It already sounds dark when you hear it, man. The whole Camp Posse at that time is on there. You got Lord, LaChat, Frazier, Juicy J, Crunchy Black, DJ Paul, I believe that's all of them. All of them come through with some pretty solid verses. DJ Paul taking shots at the former members that was in the camp at that time. And he comes through with a really dope verse. Lord does well. All of them did a pretty good job on there. And then at the end, Crunchy Black says, I don't rap, I rob, or something like that. So that's all the songs that I reviewed for this album. To give this album a fair rating out of a 10, I will give this here a solid 8.5. I feel like DJ Paul did a really good job of these tracks here. And remember, this is the re-release version of the Underground Volume 16. This is pretty much the revamp and remixes of it. One thing I can say about this, I really feel like DJ Paul them should have kept it this way, like throughout their time, you know, making tracks. Cause this right here would have really put down south Memphis period on the map with these music, with the tracks that they were making. Although I feel like they made a huge impact in today's music, this would have really sold up the South, man. Regardless though, this is a really good album for y'all to peep out, especially if you into Three 6 Mafia or Memphis rap period. There's some songs on here that you can't listen to on the stream. So if you try to look for some of the songs on the streams, you won't find it. That's why I always say, hey, I caught the damn CD, because I always figured something like this was going to happen. So like I said, there's some songs that I can listen to off of the CD that you cannot listen to on the streams. All right, maybe it was from copyright issues or sampling clearance or something, I don't know. But regardless though, shout out to DJ Paul for coming out with a nice album. And again, peep this thing out when you get a chance. And I would recommend copping the CD because again, you will be able to hear all the songs from the album. All right, so that's it. Shout out to all the features and all the producers. Much love to the real folks, and I'll be on here back with another review. All right, peace out, guys.